Everything's fine.
Questions. Okay. Carrie, how did you become involved with Desert Bus?
Oh, Lily Scaldaferri.
Yeah.
Really?
That's all the info you're getting.
Like, Lily somehow met you folks
Yeah.
and met Lur, and then we being the YouTube channel that my husband helped start and that we used to work for, hired Lily as an artist, and we got to know her that way. I guess it was technically through The Escapist, really.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's how we met Lily.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thanks, Leels. Best Dan.
There's Leels.
Yeah,
Hey, Leels is
Lily.
here. Hi, Leels.
Ashton, how did you get involved in gestures and
I think
everything?
I've gestures. I think
Whoa.
I've told the story a few times before in Desert Bus, but I knew all of the Loading Ready Run people because my brother went to high school with some of you.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Younger brother or?
younger brother,
Okay.
yeah. Much younger.
Not that much younger. He's a year younger than I am, right?
I was yes-ending Liz. She was trying to say I was old without saying I was old. I was.
And you
yeah.
did claim to be 94 this morning.
Yeah.
It's true, yeah.
Happy birthday, by the way, 94.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Looking good.
So I knew everybody already through that. And when the first Desert Bus happened, I just showed up and gave people some food. I moved away to Vancouver for the third Desert Bus. I came and took some photos as well in the second Desert Bus of Paul shaving his beard. And the third one, I had moved to Vancouver and I was watching online as everybody was doing things in a very difficult way.
Making good choices.
But back when we were still using a chip-in for the donations, everybody would like copy things out of, like drag in the browser, copy things out of chip-in, paste it into a spreadsheet, and draw random winners or calculate totals or anything like that. I'm like, I can make people's lives easier. So I came in the fourth one. I'm like, I can build you a website for stuff.
Yeah.
And make things easier. So that's what I came in and did, and that's how I started.
You, Liz?
Yeah, how'd you join?
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, I was connected with a show called Wootstock as a stage manager, producer person. And the show in Seattle had a guest group come over that had these weird sketch comedy videos
So weird.
that I didn't understand. I was like, what's the game? And so I met them there, apparently. And then at PAX West, like, I don't know, 10 months later, I was backstage working for the Omegathon, and Graham was trying to get the crew backstage into seats, and he was like, "Oh, Liz," and I was like, "Oh, I think I know who that is." And I helped get you guys past security, so you would not be mobbed by all your fans, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But wow, they are fast. Just my hat is
Yeah.
on chat. And so that I was like, oh, who are these guys? And then I watched some of your videos, and I was like, oh, okay, this is funny. And then when I came back in 2012, I had been on the East Coast working at a job that I thought was awesome, and it did not work out. So I came back contemplating my life choices and decided to work for myself, and had some free time to help out Desert Bus, which I had heard about through these Lure folks. And then I came in, and I felt like I got to contribute some cool stuff, because I was like, hey, I do event management, like I can help with the structure. We can also stop fighting over granola bars like savages, and maybe we can have like a volunteers and like a site manager, and helped a little with my skills brought in to help. So then I was on the organizing committee for a few years, and that was really fun. Yeah, I participate because I get to see my friends. It's like summer camp, I feel like, coming back in person, especially after being gone for so long. But also I was a sick kid in the hospital who benefited from video games, so like I have a personal connection. I want to like do this, but then I'm afraid I'll kill all of your ears, because isn't that what Celine Dion does? She like punches herself in the chest.
Oh yeah. Smash.
Yeah, exactly. So that's how I got involved.
What about you, James?
How did you get involved in Desert Bus? Which one was your first one?
Yeah, what was your first Desert
This
Bus?
is
What
actually
was
my
that
first
like?
year. It's been a blast.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to come back next year, but boy, has this been
Don't do
just
it.
a
Don't do
busload
it.
of fun. Yeah, that's Ashton's laptop. You want this one?
Oh yeah, just move that out the way.
How many laptops?
I did see a couple of questions in chat. I was not an artist for extra credits. I did the video editing for extra credits. And yes, Daniel has been at Desert Bus before. He's come for like an evening or a day or a couple days kind of thing. That's what he and I used to do years ago as well. And but
Yeah,
he's
for a
not
few
here
years.
this year.
A few years, wasn't it?
Yeah, we came at like
2 or 3 years? No, Desert Bus 2 or 3.
we came to
One second.
5, 6, 7, 9. And then I think we missed a couple somewhere in there. I don't
I
remember.
thought you were here for 10, but I might be
I
wrong.
might have been here for 10. I
It's
cannot
hidden.
remember.
Yeah, they all kind
taskbar
of
on
bleed
the
into
right
each other
side.
after a while.
And I'd love to say that, like, I could
don't know
tell
why.
by the shirts that I have, but
Yeah.
we get the shirts every year, so.